OG. I'm just doing a little overview of the base that my friends and I have went ahead and built together. So it's pretty simple. Yeah, we started off with cobblestone walls, and we went ahead and we put spikes like at the base of the wall. And something new that we did this time is we put barbed wire fences right before the trenches that we dig. We go ahead and put traps in there as well. And so far that has proved to be pretty damn useful because it stops any horde coming in, and you have like probably like a few minutes until they break through those barbed wire fence and then go into your trenches. As you can tell, look right there, there's like a hole, so some of them do get through and they start digging. And oh, we need to put some spikes on this side of this corner of the wall. But yeah, let's go ahead and show you the best thing about this base right here is the drawbridge. You know, and we had a lot of trouble with this drawbridge. At first we made one and we couldn't set it down, and I had to end up looking up. But the secret to putting a drawbridge down is you want to have a base down like that. We put cobblestone and then we went ahead and reinforced it with cement. And you do that and it gives the drawbridge level ground so that you can go ahead and put it down. I put these reinforced iron blocks right here just to so the bridge wouldn't have any space, so you could just go ahead and walk over it, because before we were having to, you know, jump over it, and it kind of got annoying after a while. But yeah, me and my friend Pinche Parker and Kev B have been putting spikes in here, so you could see that these are all metal reinforced, and that does go ahead and help a lot. So I added this tower. It kind of looks stupid because it only has like one support beam, but it's pretty neat. So I put spikes on the support beam, that way if zombies tried to get there, they would either bleed out or get crippled, and they make enough noise so that you'll be able to hear them and shoot them. Those wooden railings, we upgraded them to forged iron railings. It looks really nicer, and it's what I like to call Parker proofing them, because my good friend Pinche Parker would just fucking blast the shit out of the wooden railings and we'd either fall or some bad shit would happen. Now that since they're forged iron, they're, you know, less likely to break. So in this right here I put the rails and upgraded them to forged iron. That way when you're in here you can look down and you can see like, oh, if there's any zombies there, you just pew, take them out. Over here, and I even made it so like this, that way if you're on the first floor you can go ahead and shoot them. We also made it a little ramp, that way when you come up from the stairs and you need to go to that side, you could easily just come through this way, go to the northeast corner of the base, take care of what you need to take care of. So we don't have mini bikes yet, and that's something that we're going to be working on pretty soon. But we're getting there. We just really wanted to, you know, beef up our base first, and we're still looking for that mini bike for dipshits book. Parker got one, but usually we don't like to make it until everyone reads theirs. That way you can get the full use of the shopping basket, because I'm not sure if y'all know, or maybe I hope they fixed it, but whoever makes the bike usually is the only one that has access to those shopping baskets. That's why we usually just wait to for all of us either to read it or something, and that way it lets you store things in there and take them out without, you know, like I wouldn't be having to ask Parker like, hey, could you get the shit out of the basket for me? And this is the garden that we went ahead and plant some stuff here. We got really lucky in the beginning. We found a shitload of fertilizer, and I gave it all to Parker, and he made this garden. So everything, we get the max yield of all the crops that we have. So the house is really nothing special. It's, you know, like your typical two-story house with the balcony that you'll probably find in the forest area. We connected the balcony with the wall just so another entry point onto the wall, easy access. Yeah, if you come in, we really haven't done anything to this house. We just put our freaking beds down, a random ass chest, and yeah, what we mostly use is downstairs. But my friend Kev B made this little stairway right here, just another access point to the wall. It's pretty great. And yeah, this is our downstairs. We usually like to make it a little bit organized, you know, put all our first aid in the first aid box. The supply, we put ammo and the completed guns. Well, in the gun supply, we put gun parts and guns that are missing a few parts. Here it's just our random ass clothes and our tokens. And this supply chest is usually going to have our water. I really recommend that y'all, if you get enough meat and vegetables, corn, blueberries, and eggs and water, just go for the meat stew and blueberry pie to raise that wellness, y'all. Really helps out. And then supply crate, we have all the random shit. So we do have some stuff to make a mini bike. I need another engine and maybe a better battery. We also need some wheels, but like I said, we'll get there. We're just smelting a crap load of iron. We've been lucky enough to I found a mine near our little house that I just found tons of iron veins. So yeah, it's pretty good. This chest next to the forge. If y'all don't practice that, I would have just put all the random crap that you need to smelt or that comes out of the forge, like the steel ingot bars and the forged iron and all that. And this is just our chest of random crap. So you see we have those tires, and there's a crossbow that my good friend Peachy Parker made for me, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that before I forget. And this is our bookcase, so whenever we have you know, treasure maps or schematics, we go ahead and put them there. Usually we've been using it for Kevin a lot since he doesn't really play with us, but when he does, we want to catch him up with all the schematics. And this is our animal parts chest. Up here, this is where we keep our canned food, but ever since we've been making blueberry pies, which don't smell when you carry them, we've been just taking those whenever we gotta go out. Here we keep the brewskis and the water and the yucca juice. Beer is really good for y'all if you're running, trekking, and you need that stamina boost. Recommend it. But yeah, that's basically it. I've been meaning to replace these doors with those vault doors, but I always just forget. This is where we usually put all the outside stuff, like the dirt, some wood, some cobblestone to repair the wall, and extra spikes and barbed wire fences. But let's see how close this supply drop is, and we'll go fetch it real quick. So it's really not that far. We're gonna go ahead and go get it. Yeah, really love this drawbridge. I really recommend it. I know it costs like 10,000 wood and 100 forged iron and a bunch of springs and mechanical parts, but it's totally worth it. Alright, let's drink that beer. Heal up just in case we run into some baddies. And let's book it. So we live in a really weird ass area where it's got like desert, and there's a desert and a burned land between us and the snowy place that we used to bunker down in, but for some reason we still get snow. It's pretty weird. Not really sure how these biomes work, especially when they're that close in proximity. Alright, It's a car, hopefully an engine, some headlights. Yeah, I might take those, just make them make mobile. Eventually I'm gonna come and scrap that car with a wrench, but for now it's good to use. You know, every like 2 days or so it will respawn new loot into it. So I'm not sure if, I mean, if any of you all have seen my past videos, but the camo was atrocious. Could hardly see anything. Oop, it hit a cactus. But I went ahead and changed that, and really it just makes the game feel like a whole different game. Here's a coal deposit. We'll come back and get that. What we always really hurt for is nitrate. So we're pretty close to this thing. Look, there's another house. Oh. Got the zombronis. Shoot, missed. Damn it. Alright. See what she's got. Ooh. That's pretty good. And then get this one, make sure she's not following us over there. So if y'all don't know, the sledgehammer is probably one of the best melee weapons. Put that with Pummel Pete, and I'd say you're pretty much good to go. The only ones that are going to take more than one hit to kill are going to be those fat zombies. Okay, we got an Enforcer magazine, some first aid kits. Painkillers, don't really like those, so might as well leave them. AK parts, and a rocket launcher stock. Overall, it's okay. Of a drop. As my friend Kevin says, it's okay. So let's check out this house, see what's good. Maybe we've been in here, I'm not sure. This always looks like a starting house that we come across. Scrap that. But yeah, let's just get back to the base, because it's supposed to be a base overview. Just couldn't resist getting that supply drop since it was so close. So yeah, I also improved the render distance, and there you can see our little castles over there on that hill. We got this sea, a desert, and there's a burnt land biome right next to us. Yeah, I really can't wait to maybe hopefully play this game with my brother. Thinking about, or not thinking about, I'm financing to get my brother a PlayStation, which is a surprise. Hopefully, I'm not sure if he watches these videos, but you know, X for doubt. But pretty soon, maybe he'll be coming out in my streams as well. And I hope he likes this game. He really liked Minecraft. And I like to think that 7 Days is like a big boy Minecraft with zombies. Not just those random ass creepers, and which is fun, don't get me wrong, Minecraft is the shit. I think that's what got me into liking these crafting games. But it's pretty neat. Just love that. Alright, I hear scream. Oh, there's that screamer coming. I knew I should have jumped on. I don't know if y'all could hear that, but there's a fucking bee somewhere. So every time a screamer go ahead and lets out a yelp, We get a bunch of zombronies just coming to fuck our shit up. I think we got some zombies in the trap. Really sure. Yep. But that's where I'm gonna go ahead and end this. For y'all. I embarrassed myself missing this bug. But yeah, thanks for watching, y'all. Leave a comment about what you want me to cover in 7 days, or Dynasty Warriors, or pretty much any games that you've seen me broadcast as of now. And keep it real, y'all. Keep it real.